Okay. We're doing Assault on Tython from the perspective of a DPS. I'm a mercenary. This is one of my lesser played characters. I'm just taking stock in what we got here. Looks like we're doing just fine. He's the only one I didn't check, and he's low under power, but the rest are okay. I always use this Colto shot. It builds up this supercharge. When you reach 10 stacks, you get a little bonus there. Eight, 9, 10. There we go. So damage and healing are increased. I don't know why this fella's sneaking.
Make it to the temple until you do away with the shielding that's keeping our forces confined to the area. Look for the Republic command platform. That's where you'll find the shield control.
As I've showed you on a previous video, there are two techniques for this boss coming up. One is to attack them. When the troopers drop from the sky, you drop down and fight them. Wonder who the tank is. Okay, that was a bad DPS. DPS went up there, aggroed everybody. Aggroed the boss and pulled him down. And deep, they pulled him again. Okay. Great time for me to talk. Anyway, the two possibilities are each person takes a corner up here. You'll fight the boss, and from time to time, troopers will drop down in each of the four corners. You're going to stand there. They're going to put a target on the ground, and right before it goes off, you want to move out the way. Then come back in and fight them. You want to keep those targets on the four corners, because if they start to stack and people get in them, it's a lot of trouble. The other method is to attack when the four guys drop down. You run all the way down here. And these four guys will stay up here for a little while, they'll channel, and then they'll eventually start to run down, at which point you run up there and attack them. There are no ground plants at all. You just fight them, then go after the boss, and rinse and repeat for either method you choose. Running down is by far the easiest, but it takes the longest. I don't want to leave the group. I don't want to do the bonus boss, really. I don't want to leave the group, though, because DPS has a hard time finding it. I'm going to pause this recording until we get a new group member. Okay, we got a new group member. That didn't take long. Just gotta wait for him to join up. What you want to make sure and do is kind of help out the healer a little bit. If we're getting the guys that drop down, he won't be able to handle them. If anybody notices anything in my rotation I can do better, please feel free. Alright, here we go. So you want to stay here. When that comes, then you will move out the way. Alright, we'll go help the healer. Now back on the tank and back to my corner. I was standing on the tank's spot, but I was shooting at the healer's mob. That's because if any additional ones came down, I didn't want to I didn't want to stack them all in the same spot. Alright, one down. I think the hero's on the other side. Here we go. No, he said front left. Okay. Yep, there he is right there. Keep an eye on him. I think he went front right instead of front left. Move. Diffuser. Generally won't attack anything. They're gonna be busy doing they're gonna be too busy keeping everybody alive. And he should be pretty much taken care of at this point. That is the hardest battle of the whole thing. The rest of them are relatively simple. My bodies are not locked, which meant I lost something right there, and I don't have a clue what it was I lost. So I'm going to have to go back and figure out what the heck I gave up there. One thing I generally try to do is go from easiest to hardest when I'm a DPS. Get the most things out of it as quick as possible. One thing some of these extras are good for, the 192s, you kind of think about it, you can pull out the mods, and the top piece you can't interchange between body parts, but the rest of them you can, so it's a good way to build up your primary weapon, things of that nature, that if you're not a raider, that you normally wouldn't have a chance to fill up. Now I could be wrong, maybe somebody knows of another way to get a primary weapon upgrade besides an operation, but I'm not sure how to do that. I just went against my own rulings. Took out some little stuff and then jumped to the big guy. I wasn't paying attention to my target. There we go. One more to go. And then another boss battle. I would not say he's a superior tank, primarily because he's not explaining anything, making sure people know what they're doing. Just like on that last battle, we had a guy that was apologizing because he didn't understand the mechanic of it. It's the tank's job to make sure everybody understands what they're doing. Okay, nothing special about this. After these first ones are, after the first two on the right are dealt with, they'll alternate. You'll have a boss disappear, and you'll get two extra guys that'll fight for a little bit. And once they're down, the boss will come. They'll appear in a couple spots over here, and somewhere around this area. When this guy pops back in, he's going to put something he's going to put an ability on your tank, and it's got to be purged, or really whoever he hits first, not necessarily your tank. Gonna be a little bit before he comes back. So I'm gonna let him go to whoever they're going to. Try and get both of them at the same time as much as possible. Alright, now watch carefully. You'll see a little sword. Ah, they must have stunned him or something before it went off. We'll move in to make sure everybody's in range. This ability gives a boost to some stats. Move out of the way. Alright, there we go. So, I will cure myself. That's a little sword looking thing. I don't remember what it said. But it'll, I believe it's kind of like a poison. There's a little sword. He purged it from himself. You're gonna have to excuse me if I clear my throat during a lot of these videos. It's just a habit. I used to have congestive heart failure, and I get a lot of fluid, and just I'd kind of cough and hack, and it was a long time. I eventually got a heart transplant, and all that went away, but it's just kind of habit forming. A lot of times I'll clear my throat. I just hit a Billy. I didn't mean to hit. Here we go. Just one of those things. It's habit. I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually stop. Oh, I did not know that. So apparently if you have a shield on the target, it negates the effects of the dot. I did not know that. Something to keep in, oh, there we go. Something to keep in mind when I try it on my sorcerer. Definitely ability I don't believe I can take advantage of it anyway on my operative. I need that guy back here quick. And we still need some more for the bonus.
The Jedi Temple library is heavily secured. We'll have to find a way to breach the entrance. word of warning. Jedi do adore their libraries. I wouldn't expect to find the Republic.
I'm just gonna let these stack a little bit. I believe that's enough for the bonus. For this boss, everybody just kind of go back to the rock. He will randomly attack somebody. I found as a tank I can generally hold aggro. He will switch from time to time, but usually I can pull him back pretty quickly. But just be aware you are going to take some damage. Bubble. I'm missing my bubble. I did my AoE, which boosts the damage output. Starting to get a little worried. There we go. Alright. Oh, that is what I want. I need bubble energy shield. I guess that's it. I switched servers recently, so that's why some of my toolbars aren't locked. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I really prefer to get everything on the corner. same thing here. Well, then we'll get on the corner here. I'm not going to do the same thing as far as popping them first. Tank really should be focusing on the bigger guys and not worry about the little ones. They don't do enough damage. I mean, they do in groups, but let the DPS take them. They can AoE and do all that good stuff and take care of them. What you want to do is, tank, you want to stay in front of him, and he will switch targets from time to time. He'll come back immediately if you taunt.
That's the problem with you Jedi. I don't even give a first warning.
But everybody else stays back. Usually I kind of move out of the way. I don't want to get any of his frontal attacks. Tank's got to be prepared to have a taunt free so he can pull this guy back. I'm going to kind of get away from everybody, get my distance. The rocks are going to start, he's going to jump to the center, and then the rocks will start falling from the ceiling. Here we go, and I just try and make small movements in a circle. Apparently I still took some damage there. Not sure why. Must have been a little lag and I got hit more than I realized. But I do small circles there. I don't try and make any big movements. There's my reduced threat. And here we go again. Alright, so I am getting hit a little bit. That time I know I was within range. I'm getting stones thrown at me too. There we go. If I don't need it, I do greed. Sometimes there are augments you can pull out and use, or you can just sell it and make a little money, but it's definitely got a value to me in some way, shape, or form, so I will do greed. One of the benefits, I think, when they gave you the companion equipment
Remap the secure comms. Talented slicers we have in our employ, though even they
is that one of the things I would do is, and I'll be honest, sometimes I didn't wear my best equipment because maybe I needed that one more piece for my companion or something like that, and hope I would get it and I would need for it, and of course I wasn't wearing it. When they gave the companion gear, which this was a good thing for that, is it eliminated that. So there was no need for anybody to do that for their
I don't care to stay here
companions.
any longer than I have to. Are we done?
You're welcome to do as you
But
will.
I just got tired of being people constantly needing and finding out that they didn't need the gear at all, and it was for their companions. So
This is a banner
that's
for
one of the
the
things I would do on my server. It was just common people would need for their companions. So oftentimes I would miss the gear I needed or things like that because of it. Alright, I am all done. Take care, guys. Talk to you later.